How to laminate with an iron.
And we are back with yet another video. So here we felt like giving you a bonus clip showing you how to laminate some documents, photos or so on using an ironing machine. So obviously here's also a Speedy Gonzalez way on how to cut paper. You can obviously do it with the scissors, but it will probably take you twice as long. And we at the Wyman, we are all about doing things quick and properly, but speeding up time. So obviously this is the work table, and that is why many projects will be done on here, as well as videos like this for you to see. With different items, power tools. You saw the color wood previously, that was also done on this table. So definitely a table of high value. So once you have everything trimmed out nicely, so obviously there was something wrong with the printing arrangements or settings, that it didn't print out properly on the A4 using the entire sheet. So that is why I had to trim it down, because nothing goes to waste at the Wyman. And you can see these A4 laminate sheets are designed perfectly for A4. So that is why when you fit it in and you basically iron it, there won't need be for any trimming, and it would also look much neater and so on the edge, because now you will have a look and see that you have quite big gaps, and that is now obviously because of the trimming. So we definitely think somewhere with the printing settings, landscape, so on, narrow board margins. So here we are just aligning it up, making sure all the sides are equal, all four, the spacing roughly. And we are basically going to use this just to go to clients or anybody that asks us, so what do you guys do and what are you all about? And then we will just take the sign out, and it will basically, you can read through it and it will be self-explanatory. So you can see how the OCD has me here in terms of moving the sheet properly so that the spacing is all correct, really too close on the one side. So the idea is to obviously use an iron. You could probably put the iron on a hot setting, the hottest actually, and use a towel over your workpiece, maybe to protect it a bit. But I find it better to just maybe start off with nylon, and then you can go to wool. I actually used wool, and that was a perfect setting for me to go directly onto the laminate without burning anything, but still doing the job effectively. So I don't know really what they charge to do laminate and printing in color like this, but like I say, this is just obviously a quick, fast way to do it. So we're just showing you once again the iron going on there and setting it to wool. And now there is definitely power, and we're ready to go. We obviously know how quick the iron heats up, so we can start immediately. And you always work from the center outwards. So try and work out all those bubbles, all the air, center out. As you can see what I'm doing here, even from the sides, center sideways. And you will notice it's sticking nicely, even in the center, sticking to the page. And you will see soon enough, I will obviously go around the edges also to make sure that the edges are tight. So why do we use laminate? Well, it's obviously to protect your important documents It's also protective against water and also obviously getting dirty. It can fold, it's flexible. So I think we actually need to add something in here in this video while I'm thinking now on the spot, or maybe the origins of laminate sheeting, how it originated and what is it about, how does it work. So yeah, maybe there's a surprise at the end. I'll obviously have to do research now to get that. But other than that, look at this, we are definitely seeing all the ends. You know, there is a thing called overdone. So when do you know you need to stop? And we stop with the one side, we are now onto the other side, pushing it out, getting rid of all that air that's in there. Why do you need cupboards? Why do you need tiling? Why do you need painting? Why do you need flooring? Why do you need ceiling? Why worry at the wiring? Once again going overboard, definitely a problem here because it is perfect just the way it is.
And so are you.
Like many great inventions, lamination was discovered in a laboratory by accident. French chemist Edouard Benedictus knocked a glass breaker off his tabletop while working. As it hit the ground, instead of shattering across the floor, it held its shape and only had internal cracking. He observed that a sticky collodium that had been added the night before had formed a protective layer around the inside of the breaker and preventing it from shattering. So using this principle, this is how he referred it onto glass, and basically that is how shatterproof glass came about and was discovered. And from here, laminating was used for all different uses in terms of laminating wood, laminating paper, just an endless variety.